outfit, okay? I've been all about the patterned pants recently. Just belted it off with a white turtleneck, some Docs on, and then this new coat that I thrifted. What's up, you guys? I am going to debunk, explain, and talk about various categories of Los Angeles and New York City from my perspective. I live in New York City, and I moved here from Los Angeles almost a year ago. And with that being said, I figured I might want to talk a little bit about the lifestyles of both. I wrote on pieces of paper various categories, and I'm just gonna pull them out of my pocket one at a time and talk about them. First one that comes to mind is the obvious, the climate, the weather, the geography of Los Angeles and New York. Okay, so they both have the beach. Los Angeles pretty much is like sunny or gray all the time, so you have a reason to smile and get outside every single day. In New York, you experience all 4 seasons and all weathers in full force, and you get excuses to be in a mood, and you can just, you know, when it's cold and windy, you can just act like it. The day-to-day is so significantly different. It's so much slower in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, your to-do list can be so tiny because with traffic being so bad, it genuinely takes all day. Like, let's say you lived in Santa Monica, had a meeting in Burbank, then you got your nails done and went grocery shopping. That is an entire day, like no joke, an entire day. Whereas in New York, you don't have to stop. You have access to just about anything at any time of night. Like, I fried my computer, which is so unfortunate, especially when I want to be uploading 2 videos a week. But I fried my computer and I was at the Apple store till 1 a.m. this morning. Crazy. Transportation. Okay, Los Angeles, car. Whether it's like via Uber or your own car or some other sort of driving service. Even if you live downtown, you can walk everywhere. If you want to leave downtown, you're gonna need a car. New York, your own 2 feet, your bike, your skateboard, your scooter, your boosted board for all the Casey Neistat fans. The subway I love. It gives me such a sense of community, whereas in Los Angeles, I felt very divided because anytime I see a helicopter flying over, I'm like, I wonder if this is Casey Neistat and his wife going to the airport. You know? Because like it very well could be. I love the subway. It gives me such a sense of community because in Los Angeles I felt like I could truly divide myself and only see the people that I wanted to see, which in itself is, I suppose, could be a beautiful thing. But in New York, you can't help but running into all different kinds of people on the street. Like, you get into a major subway section or even in your own subway car and you're gonna have on there a 1%er, someone on food stamps, someone half your age, someone twice your age, someone of different country and hardly knows English, and then someone that's lived here their whole life. Like, you just get everybody and it's so amazing, and like you're all just, I don't know, this just like little me being like, oh my god, I'm in the big city. I love it. Whereas in Los Angeles, maybe I just did this part wrong, but I really just only hung out with, I don't know, YouTubers. Next category, food. Los Angeles, green juice, acai bowls, Earth Cafe, Coral Tree Cafe, Skinny Bitch Pizza, pressed freeze, healthy dietary choices, restaurant menus that assist to all of them. New York, coffee, bagels, more coffee, more bagels, dollar pizza, tiny restaurants that have way too many people for their size and they're so noisy, and so many restaurants that don't take reservations and really long lines. The nightlife. Okay. The nightlife in Los Angeles is so funny because it's like you'll pregame at your house and then you either go to a club or you go party at someone's mansion that's like way too young to have that much money, and you just party there, and it's just absurd. Like, the whole thing is just absurd. And in New York, you don't really pregame with your friends at houses generally. Maybe you might have a few friends over, but I feel like most of the pre-games start by going out to dinner and then going out after, and you typically don't pick one location to stay all night, whereas in LA you kind of have to Uber. It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time, whereas in New York you pick one location to start at, you bop around. You might pick a neighborhood to stay in, but you rarely stay at the same place all night. Obviously these are just my personal experiences, at least not my place. It's so funny because each city is so different. Both of these cities have such loyalty to them, but it has all the same people. Like, so many people that I've met are bi-coastal. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below of these two cities and what you think. Obviously I'm a little bit biased because I love this. I never want to leave it. It's like, oh, at least right now it's where I'm meant to be. And I'm so happy. Man, this like whole year has changed my life. If you're interested in following my personal Instagram, it's Lexie. If you're interested in following my fashion Instagram, it's cherryhoops05. And I will talk to you guys in my next video, because 2 videos a week, Tuesdays, Fridays, all month long.
Game.
Bingo. You mean innuendo?